President Trump might be the most controversial, polarizing president, at least in our lifetimes. How do you think he has served the Black community specifically in your understanding?
I will go back to 2016 in Charlotte, North Carolina, when he said in a rally to the Black community, "What have you got to lose?" He was absolutely right. He is the very first Republican president that stood up and took that position. And he showed that he cared, and he backed it up with the policies, support to historical Black colleges and universities, criminal justice reform, education opportunity zones, economic opportunity zones. And then, of course, we've seen the lowest unemployment rate that the Black community has ever seen since they've been tracking that number. So he backed it up. And that's why I think that he will get anywhere from 15 to 20% electoral support nationally from the Black community. Some
And
people say that's nothing. That's huge to the Democrat Party.
yeah, that would change the whole race. There's no question about it. And then one of the last question we ask our viewers, because I'm trying to, my heart is to find the disengaged believers, the people who have just, I'm too busy, my vote doesn't matter, I'm tired of holding my nose and picking the lesser candidates, politics, we're supposed to be separate from the church and politics. My heart and my passion is that these people who've been silent would speak up. What would you, if you were talking to that audience, if you were talking to believers who just kind of half the time vote or never vote or have given up on the whole process, they tried it and they put a little bit of hope in a candidate and that person let them down. What would you say to them about not just their vote, but their engagement and their involvement?
Well, first and foremost, separation of church and state does not mean you separate the Judeo-Christian faith heritage from this nation or from yourself. This nation is unique in that it was founded upon the premise that our inalienable rights come from a creator God. And if you continue to allow the secular humanists to drive the creator God out of the marketplace, then who will be the grantor of your inalienable rights? That's first and foremost. Your very first liberty is your freedom of religion and the free exercise thereof. Who would have ever thought on an Easter Sunday in the United States of America, the churches, their doors would be closed, but yet Walmart, Home Depot, marijuana stores, liquor stores, their doors were open. That's because you have people in government that are making a decision that violates your very first right and your very first liberty. As a Christian, you are God's voice here on this incredible earth, in this incredible country we call America. When you do not go out and vote, you suppress God's voice. You make sure that you don't have righteous governance. You make sure that you have unrighteous governance. And that's the important thing. And that's why we cannot have 30 million Christians decide that they're going to dial it in. God did not call us to be wimps, whiners, and wussies. He called us to be strong and of good courage.